There is nothing better than listening to other people's mistakes, right? So I will satisfy your need and I will give you two mistakes. When I was 24 years old, a friend of mine told me that I need to put all my money into the stock market because it was making great returns. Of course, as a sane person, I took all my money and I invested it into the stock market. In the first 3 months, it was a bomb. I earned so much money. I think I even tripled my money in about 3 months. This is how much money that I made. I knew that if I will stay in the stock market for another 2-3 years, I will probably can retire and I will have so much money. Of course, as you understand, this honeymoon did not continue for 3 years, and after 4 months, I lost everything, 100% of my money. When I told my dad about this huge loss, he was not angry because I lost the money. He told me this is the price of the university of life. And that's fine. He said, I lost lots of money, but I learned how to deal with money. He said, I'm just disappointed because you invested all your money in a vehicle that you don't understand. He told me, if you want to be financially independent, learn finance. Now that I understood that I know nothing, now it's the time to ask for help. I went and hired some great guru financial advisors that they supposed to manage my portfolio. In the course of a decade, all of them turned up to be nothing. I replaced many of them and they knew probably less than me. The only thing that they knew is to sell products, to sell mutual funds. When I understood that everything is dependent on me and I am the one who's supposed to know my financial plan, I started to invest time and money into learning the finance industry. I learned bonds, futures, options, forex, stocks, real estate, taxation. I put lots of time to understand those vehicles. And the result was that I started to be a good investor. I didn't make 20-30% a month. I make small returns, but those returns are consistent in the past 15 years. The second mistake that I like to reveal is related to marketing. In the past, I used to hire smart people to do my marketing. And the result was that I spent lots of money on marketing and I didn't even know if it works. I didn't know the results. The marketing guru was coming to my shop, asking me for my budget. I would give him a budget. He would propose a plan that will work. And the result was that he did his job and I paid him the money. The result was not X amount of people buying my services. Once I understood that I cannot be dependent anymore on third-party companies to teach me what to do with my marketing, everything changed. Same story again and again. When I started to learn marketing, I learned that all the people that I work with were scam. They didn't know anything about marketing. They just knew that they can extract money of small business owners like me and tell them stories that they are being promoted. In the old days, it would take me weeks to try and create the right colors for my branding. These days, I understand it's all garbage. I can just put 5 landing pages with different colors and I can check which one is working better than the other. It will take me about 5 hours to produce 5 different pages, and in a few days I will know exactly what people like. It's so easy. What I'm trying to do in this session is not really only expressing my mistakes. Of course I have mistakes. Everybody is doing mistakes. The thing is, I don't want you to be afraid of mistakes. Each one of those mistakes that you did in the past led you to be who you are. We're supposed to make mistakes because those mistakes will make us better. A big part of having a mistake is learning from it. You just need to remember what not to do or what you need to do for the next time and continue on. You leave it in the past, but still you're taking actions based on what you learned. This is the university of life. This is what I was really trying to achieve today, just to tell you that it's good to make mistakes and share a little bit of my suffering, which everybody likes. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next session.